Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
In lane, but one of the downsides that you get with the Aatrox is that oftentimes he finds it hard to get into these fights, especially when there is the Ornn on the opposite side kind of playing bully to keep him out. But the fact that you already have two great engage tools in the Lysandra and the Rakan, so nice job using that bot lane pressure.
Yeah, very nicely done. Neon and Mercer unlocked. Gilius steps back. There is a response. SK Gaming starting to collapse. Blue buff is there secured by Zlatan. He's got that warrior decoy available to him. We'll check it out in a moment. Mercer going very low. Treat's forced to run for his life below 110 HP. Glacial Path not going to be taken, and first blood secured by Week2. Wait, but once again, it's Misfits with the first move. Zlatan and Week2, they're setting up a dive.
Yeah, this is a really nice setup, but Gilius is here, and he will be spotted now. I don't think you can go for the dive with so many members of SK here.
Nobody's got ultimates except Week2 just yet. There goes out the Orb of Deception. Tower's currently taking up Mercer. Now it turns to Week2. One shot, two shots. That's a dead Treat. Turning a focus to Gilius. Tower flashed away from everybody from Misfits escapes. They get themselves 2 kills.
That was beautifully coordinated by Misfits.
Really nicely done. We'll take a look at the total gold here. Provided by Santander, Neon, Week2, Zlatan, Irrelevant. They're all up because they get bullied, because they get pushed away. It unlocks the ability for Zlatan to have a couple minutes apiece. The Rift Herald is dropped at 13 minutes.
Oh, he's dead.
The tower is dropped. The Arcane shift away. Here comes Zlatan! Cyclone into Neon's hat trick. Shelly's not done yet. She should be able to get a charge into this inner turret. Irrelevant can teleport in if anything breaks out. This will be potentially a second turret going down.
And even Dragon is going to be up in just a moment as well, so they can fall back towards that. But Treats?
Well, Treat's going to look for the engage, but look at the damage back. Neon is running and is channeling some MSI powers. As now all of a sudden, they're going to get out. Does he get out? Does he get out? No, he doesn't! Frozen in place! Not taken out just yet. The hostile takeover by so much time!
No way!
Zlatan is running for his life. The bailout will give a couple extra seconds, but we all held our breath. SK on the ball.
See, with just 2 items already complete on Neon, where you're waiting on 1 for Jezu, it's absolutely insane.
Dagda, could I use you as a prop?
Right,
could you draw a line underneath the gold? I'm like, I don't want to say those words. It just doesn't add up in my head.
Yeah, I mean, at least you're getting, like, you're just giving...
Smack them with their wallets, and as long as they keep Neon in a good position, he can pretty much clean up any fights.
Yeah, I think they're just going to move Neon mid, you use the Rift Child mid, you take it all. Mercer, though.
Well, let's find out. Glacial Path comes in here. Hostile takeover is available. Won't even be able to be channeled because of the CC lock. SK find themselves a kill. Zlatan forced to run away. Cyclone will buy some time. Treats gets the knock-up, and that's a dead monkey. 2 quick kills to SK. Cast a curse if ever I've seen one. It's going to be dropped mid. 3 towers have already been secured here for Misfits. Keep your eyes on Irrelevant. He's on the right-hand side. He may join the game. Is he going to fire Call of the Forge Guard? Steps forward. Bellows Breath will buy a couple extra seconds.
He did try really. But I do like the call from SK.
Yeah.
They already know that they're in a caught between a rock and a hard place, so instead they're going to give first Dragon over to to Misfits, but they're actually going to be getting this play on the top side. You've even got Gen X who's able to catch this bot wave, so they're not actually losing too much apart from the Dragon, but trying to get stuff back elsewhere in the map.
Well, Misfits going to sneak themselves a tower. They hid waiting out. Those are not Star Wars quotes.
You have Captain Kirk on your leg, don't you?
Do not.
Yeah, isn't it Captain Kirk?
Fired.
Right,
You are fired, young man, for quoting Star Trek as Star Wars is right now. Zlatan, Neon, and Irrelevant.
It worked! It worked!
On SK Gaming. That Everfrost was flawless from Week2, and SK Gaming get Goomba stomped underneath the killer bunny of Misfits sides. SK Gaming are going to try threaten 2-3 members alive. Stepping forward. Baron's down to 2,500. That's a knock up inside the river, and Treats goes golden. Week2's low, 150 HP. Baron underneath finally secured by Misfits, and Gen X jumps in with the World Ender on cooldown. He's blown up where he stands, and Neon can chase further if he wants to. But they forced the Baron over a couple minutes and made SK come to them until eventually they got the objective. Like, Misfits were committed to forcing an error from SK, and they made it work.
And there's another one. Gilly's caught out.
Yeah, and of course he's going to get knocked up. He gets pulled backwards by the handshake. Irrelevant calls the Forge Guard. 2 members knocked up. Re-engage there from Zlatan. That's 1 dead jungler. Killer Instinct used from Neon. Certus will get taken out. A crushing blow to the dome. And Treat's forced to battle dance to safety. There is Misfits demolishing SK. 25 minutes in, nearly 10k up, and they're already sitting on the base.
And this is the thing, right? It's been a little bit of a slower pace when you look at like the way the mid game settled through, but Misfits knew what they were doing this whole time. Going towards the Baron, getting the picks, getting the kills. Now they're getting this bot inhibitor as well. And again, Dragon is up on the backside of this as well. So
especially when Khan was in games. I always wanted to yell it like Captain Kirk, but Yeah, this was just SK being crushed.
The big game, but they just didn't have the early game to follow through, and now they're falling to Misfits.
VTO, Hourglass keeps him alive. Cyclone knocks up SK and the hostile takeover won't find its target. VTO gets the ultimate revenge after being jumped on by 3. He's the one that gets the kill. The snipe from the GOAT, as irrelevant, will pick it up. Nexus, the inhibitor turret correction will fall. The inhibitor number 2 will fall. And there's only 3 members left standing for SK Gaming as Misfits turn their attention onto the Nexus turret. Misfits pulling them back. Chase me, chase me, chase me. And that's what SK are currently doing.
Yeah, but Misfits hiding in the wings.
One more time! That is a dead Killius. There's the searing charge. 1, 2, 3 members knocked up into the air. I think that was a charge.
In this game, making sure that they can actually get this top lane inhibitor as well. You got minions pushing in the bot side. It's looking clean for Misfits.
1, 6, and 2. Gilius's Viego has had a tough time. The Void Seeker, come on, let's miss some more skill shots, lads. As the super minions are now inside the base. And now you can go /D. Do the dance. The GOAT is called in, is knocked up, and not going to find a target, nor does Treats. He's forced to battle dance to safety. Certus buys a couple extra seconds. VTO's being focused by Gilius. Genex once again buying time. Neo jumps forward to Killer Instinct. That's 1. That'll be 2. That'll be 3 for Misfits. 4 to follow. And the last man standing is Jezu. As the Nexus turret will fall down and tower dive seems to be the name of the game. Let the super minions do the work. Jezu will go golden with a stopwatch underneath his own fountain laser. And Misfits find their first win of summer.
A beautiful game from Misfits.
Making you now get on mad lines, like you get Gwen that's outscaled on side lanes, you have Seri into Lucian. While you don't have that Yuumi, it's still a really strong AD carry later.
He loses TP and now be under even more threat from Amos.
Yeah, I mean, I think keeping the flash probably a good shout, but Marcoon trying to respond on bot side here.
Well, Marcoon's trying to set up Patrick and Mickey. Can he go? That's it! You're all clear, kid! Now bring it home! First blood secured for Marcoon on the volley bear once again. Do they dive again is the question. They're feeling it. They're feeling it. Kaiser, level 3, flash available to him. Teleport being channeled, and this will send them packing. Marcoon says never tell me.
LEC teams, right? Like, actually, Niski?
What is this? It's a trap as Niski's going to get jumped on. The prowling projectile slows him down. Flash forward. XL find 2 more kills.
And this is what has been
Second
so good from XL. It's snowballing these advantages that they have. They know, okay, Patrick can move in towards the mid lane. They can catch out Niski. Yes, they'll lose a little bit of CS in the bot.
Marcoon on the volley bear once again. Finding an impact. That's the dash forward. Spirit Rush has been hijacked, but no follow-up. Nuktuk's going to be able to get away to safety. He uses the first dash of his own Spirit Rush, and Olyoya just steps back. Had some CC landed, maybe they would have gone in. I tell you what, though, Finn is dancing with danger, as all of a sudden Marcoon will get spotted out. Olyoya lingering. Look at the minimap, though. Nuktuk can make his way out. The sky has been split, and as Berlin says, woo, 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 woo! Storm bring it down from Marcoon. Nuktuk Spirit rushes forward, looking for the charm. Number 2, the charm guards wide, and it will not be needed as the wee bot picks up another.
And nicely done there by XL. Elaborate game plan for Finn. He's just trying to like get in the head of Olyoya. What's up?
That's up. So woo, 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 woo! Ultra Shock Laser comes out. Stormbringer is flashed away from. That's a catch on to Nuktuk as Niski can chase forward. Flashes again. Continues to spam it out. Spirit Rush is available. The stun! The chains through the wall. Niski's not done yet. Kaiser's running. Spider Nautilus. Mad Lions finally on the board. They pick up their first kill. Will they find number 2? Finn's going to gnaw out in just a moment. Tempest, cripple available. And Finn decides to back away. Standing, taunting, daring Olyoya and making it clear. Take notes.
These Sonic Waves can't hit onto Finn apparently, and now XL will trade the pressure on the top side because they know that's where Olyoya is. 4 plays on bottom side, but
Finn takes some damage. Dragon Rage not used there. Games of Summer have looked great. Now they are under pressure. They're down 1,000 gold. They're down a tower. They're down 2 dragons. And we're only at 13.5 minutes. They have at least got a cross-map top. But at what cost you, Dagdom, when you look? And once again, Unforgiven gets woo-woo down. The Stormbringer cannot be flashed this time round. The tower's disabled. Armut is now trying to get some snips back. Meganar's available and stunning up Armut against the wall. He stays alive long enough for Marcoon to go below 100. The heal comes out. He's now up to 400. Dash back away from Nuktuk as he's Spur rushing out. Kaiser falls in the fray. And the final chapter dissuades any follow-up. 6 kills to 1. They're not done yet. That's going to be the dash over the wall from Patrick.
There's a higher standard that Nukeduck has set with that because he's been so good. Then you look at how he's linking up with Marcoon. They're looking for invades. They're constantly looking at how they can not only get a kill, but get more off it and use those Nukeduck objectives in their favor. Now you can see Armor's bot side, cool. We have more gold in the mid lane, so we're just going to push this in.
As Armor made it out, he's now making his way to the top lane. Niski's top, and Patrick and Mickey are now making their way forward. This is going to become a 2v2. Final chapter will find the root, and Patrick will find the kill. That was just melted where he stands. Armor gets exhausted. He will be the next to fall. Patrick is sidestepping so many abilities. Look at that healing. The zoomies, and Marcoon is on the rampage. He picks up the final kill. 401 for Marcoon, 402. This might be Excel's most dominant game of summer thus far.
I mean, this has been absolutely incredible.
Excel's praise because the game has been about them. I do want to shine a light here onto Mad Lions because, look, they've been bullied, they've been pushed around, but now, how do they claw this back? Well, not like that! Woo, woo, woo! The final chapter will lock down multiple members. The Stormbringers dashed away from. Alyoya will use that safeguard. Here comes Armor to need the needle working with the target! Finito! Done so! Excel, kill 3, and they're not done yet. That's for the ace for Excel at 18.
Well, you wanted to know if Mad Lions get back into it. Well, I think Finn put the full stop on that one. Excel, that was beautiful. Look, I think that's the main thing, is that the gold before that fight was just at 2,000 gold, but a huge portion of that was because Finn was sitting behind in comparison to Arma, but Nukeduck might get caught by Arma now.
Well, let's find out. As Kaiser steps forward, Dredgeline pulls him onto the dead tower. Finn, Meganod's up, chuck out the boomerang. 1, 2 spikes. Not going to be locked up though, and backs away. Niski did steal that Gnar. 5 members of Excel pushing forward. No culling available. A number of other abilities are. And I think for Mad Lions, probably smart to back that out a little. Kaiser will be the focus, blown up, despite chucking out the Dredgeline. A fantastic Gnar from Niski, but there's not enough follow-up. Patrick survives the needlework, survives it thanks to the wallet, and he's not going to be taken down just yet. Now he's chasing onto Armor, is finished trying to bounce around. The snip will just not do it. Triple kill for Patrick.
That is heartbreaking. Patrick was so close to going down, but I think Alyoya kicked him out of the fight, kicked him to safety, and that's why he was able to survive. And now Excel, they're able to push in and crack open this turret, and it's only 20 minutes into the game, Trevor.
This is a better looking game than even that near perfect versus Misfits. It is just styling. Dude, how far did they go?
Wait a sec.
They're looking at the Nexus.
No. I mean, you've got a lot of members coming back up, but they're just going to go for it.
1, Nexus turret is down. Van Forgiven is alive. Alyoya can follow. The Ultra Spark Laser will be fired through. Not kill out the way. The Nexus is being focused.
way.
Excel, they have won it.
21 minutes and Excel smash Mad Lions. That is
Way too dank. You could already mid in Yone top 2. Way too dank, but there's...
Again to Jonghoon, hovering around the top side of the map. Xerxes is here to support as well. It's imperative that Jonghoon lands the hook, otherwise the play is not going to happen. Good damage.
We're trying to turn it back around. Jonghoon going in. Odo! Flash it first. The hook second. Pulls it back. Perfect pipe play from Jonghoon.
Beautiful play there. Doesn't even have to use the E-Flash to predict.
Thanks to the CS leads that have been built up in mid and top in favor of Rogue. You can see that goal difference. Ever so fantastic job. First Drake, first Herald, then now Marang. Looking to go on the offensive.
Bellows breath used. There's the Gnar back. Vizichachi doesn't really have anywhere to go. The Cyclone coming out. Vizichachi still has the flash, but no way to escape. Rogue on the ball. Flashing away.
Yeah, look at the bottom left of your screen. Look at Jonghoon's experience bar. So close to level 6. If he had that, maybe he could full commit and execute Trimby, but now Dayor.
Good knockback by Larson. Dodges in front of Dayor. Maran going with the Cyclone to still chase this forward, and Rogue get their second kill of the game.
So Larson has to invest his flash, but they do successfully find a kill. Rogue accrue another small advantage. They'll get another
His career is quite short to be in such a fantastic position, and up against Rogue here, he's struggling a bit, but Malrang's going to find Xerxes.
Gonna put the Cyclone down. Xerxes trying to get away from this one. Brings Malwan across the wall. Losing Lullaby use as well. Dawning Shadow comes out. One asleep, but Larson here. The first to react. Dayor trying to get across the wall as well. Vizichachi trying to trade. It's 2. Cobby goes in. Oh, Cobby, do they want more? Up towards the top side. Cobby able to react. Dayor takes 1. Malwan trying to dodge away. Odo-Wame retreating as well, but here comes Jonghoon. The Death Mallow X could mark the spot. B drop. Oh, the stun. Oh my god. Oh, that was actually disgusting from Jonghoon. What? Execute by name, execute by nature.
That That was unbelievably well played by Young Hoon. Tier 1 is going to fall in favor of Astralis. Rogue will get this Herald, so they can trade back on this top tier 1 if they want to. Dragging up in 40 seconds will be a Cloud Herald, so that'll be quite good because of course they can use it later on in mid. And just looking at the builds here, Kobe's gone for the Moonstone, definitely going full support.
God, and we're getting a Cloud Soul with Pike Lilia.
You can't run away.
You will not be escaping.
Speed.
There are pings. Look at the ward. Look at the deep ward down south.
Good
They're
go for a
pinging
TP.
for a potential TP flank.
Chachi does have
There
the
he
pull
comes.
God, there goes the TP. Loading Lullaby onto Comp. He's going to cleanse that away as the chase comes in. Call of the Forge God. Chachi looking for the double knockup. The rest of Astralis trying to get here, but they're not there in time. Chachi already low. Pops the stopwatch. Dale over the wall in the Dragon Pit right now, but Astralis just a little too greedy, and Rogue are willing to take that kill.
Feels a little bit too
Well, with the Phantom Undertow. Dragon started by Astralis, as you say, it would be Soul for them. Zhonghun spotted, I believe, by Maorang as he comes around the corner. Maorang on a ward now, he clears that one out. Astralis continuing to try and push forward. Rogue looking for it. Dragon down to 3,000. Maorang trying to get in over the pit. Call of the Forge got used to lock out Maorang. The hook doesn't get him back, and Maorang gets in with a decoy. Great steal from the Rogue jungler. Knocks up Chachi. The charm coming out. Kobe encore. Bait steal, but it's onto the 2 tanks. Zhonghun and able to get into the fight right now. No one's low enough for him either. Comp going in the stream and slides the shuffle. In by Larson. And Rogue died forward, and Astralis die. Cersei just able to get away, but Rogue able to take down 4.
Oh, they had so much layered CC there, Astralis. There's a TP coming in from Kobe, so maybe they think that it's going down slow enough that they can contest, or they just want to push out these mid waves to stop them from being able to move straight to a tower. Nevertheless, Xerxes
Counter TP used. Kobe looking for the steal across the wall. TP coming in as well. Astralis want the fight. They're going to try and invest everything into this Call of the Forge. Got no doubt for Chachi. Zhonghun gets the hook, but it's only onto the decoy.
Than it is for Dior. The fact that he has so much safety as well, not only because of his range, but because he also has the ultimate to disengage. And then you also have the Senna.
around mid and bot right now. Both towers slowly falling. I think Rogue should be able to pick them up unless Astralis pulls the trigger and engages. Odo no flash, has to be careful here. Astralis looking for the pick.
Zhonghun looking for the hook. It's going to land onto Odoamne. Chachi caught out by Maorang. Bellow's Breath used. Mid lane tower does fall. Ping's going out as Trimby's going to try and escort that wave forward. The cannon minion will do a bit of work. Obviously, Baron buffed up. And it feels like we have come past Rogue time and moved into the time in which Rogue commands the game. Second tier 2 of this push going to go down.
And that's it. That'll be that. I think Rogue.
Mode of shield bow. Quite far behind. Obviously, played the Ruin King. An option on the Yone. That looks to be where he is going. And with a bit of gold from that tower, maybe it will be enough. Trimby. Zoom. Oh, okay. That's a misclick.
That is a miss.
Maybe just looking for the sweeper. Odoamne here. Good chase forward. Goes in, jumps forward with Mega Gnar. Now into the wall is an option for him. The rest of Astralis trying to retreat. The house comes down, flash forward, Gnar back, double TP immediately from Astralis. Odoamne going deep here. Younghun going to join the fight. Dawning Shadow in. Dale dives forward, but already he's taken out by Larson. The Loading Lullaby is only going to find 2, and Astralis don't have the damage to chase this up any further.
All right.
Look where Maorang is coming out of the jungle. A looming spectre in the faces of Astralis. Gets the double knockup with a double cyclone, and he continues to chase forward. Xerxes looking for a little bit more as Maorang pops the stopwatch. Call to the Forge got used by Chachi in the wrong direction. Charm goes on the heals. But where's the rest of the damage? Heal coming out. Death from below used on the clone, and now that's reset. No option for Zhonghun to get back in. Odo pulled into the tower, but he gets his second Mega Gnar. The heals of the fight, and you just can't kill him. Rogue refused to die as they face Astralis in the top lane.
You can see the durability patch once again as Odoamne starts the fight with his Mega Gnar and ends the fight with his Mega Gnar. All 5 members are alive, and they're looking to break into the base of Astralis.
Dior is respawning now. Younghoon is behind them. Looks like Trimby needs to base and TP back. Will Younghoon let him? I think he's just going to cancel the recall for now.
There's the hook. Doesn't have death from below.
Get the hell out of here. Get a base off. Go back towards the Baron and try to re-establish their vision line and try to reinforce this Younghoon, just trying to be a nuisance as much as possible, trying to slow them down. Comp's going to collapse on him.
He gets out of this. You can just W back the other direction. That's exactly what he's going to do.
Sweeper sees him as well, so now he's in a dangerous situation.
Goes down, tries to get away from Trimby. Can just dash across this wall, but Larson's going to be waiting for him. Dash forward into
He's dead.
The base. And yeah, you say he's dead. And he is.
That'll be a free Baron for Rogue.
Xerxes, no flash, no blast cone for him either. TP not used by Dale kind of means that Astralis aren't going to fight this one. Kobe could just look for a steal across the wall. Call to the Forge God. Not enough. Maorang good with his slot the wave, but Maorang and Rogue do still have a wave in that mid lane. Xerxes trying to put some damage down across the wall. Rogue advancing. Astralis know that a numbers disadvantage right now. Odoamne looking for that Gnar into the wall, but the damage is coming in. Call to the Forge God used. Equinox, meaning Chachi had to do that from a little bit further back than he would have liked. Junghoon's trying to come in for the flank as well, but now Rogue still able to crack through that inhibitor in the mid lane. They go up towards top, no tower there. This will be 2 inhibitors off this push.
The base continues to crumble for Astralis.
Jonghoon and Dior, what can they set up with? If they lose this inhibitor, the game is practically over. Odoamne is going to get Mega. They really want to force this. Waves coming in.
Sure. But Odo tanked like 5 tower shots there and gained health across the course of that transaction. Marang flashing forward with the Cyclone.
There's a bunk.
Just able to escape, survives, but they just can't kill Marang off. Dawning Shadow just wide. The shield's coming out as well from Kobe. Death from below, dodged by Marang. The inhibitor tower down towards the bottom side. He's going to fall and Rogue continues to push forward. The healing is absurd, and Rogue are unkillable. Astralis had a strong early game, but Rogue bided their time, and in the end, you just can't kill the medics. Trimby and Comp too strong for the Astralis to do any work really here. And Rogue looking for their 3rd win in a row.
The early game definitely looked good from Astralis. They showed some good stuff, but the team fighting was just too strong from Rogue. Slowly but surely, they will be whittling down these Nexus towers and going on a 2-0 week 2.
Call to the Forge God comes down once again. Chachi flashes away. Junghoon looking to proxy all the waves, but there's already minions at your base and there's no towers to stop them taking down your Nexus. The charm hits onto Larson and he gains health through that as well. Cobby, you may be a support Seraphine, but you're not meant to be supporting the enemy team as you try and put the damage in, but you just don't have it. No death from below for Jonghoon. Dodged away from the Bone Skewer there as well.
No one is dead.
Damage, mod check. Where's the damage? Guys!
They're going to keep chasing.
Comp's full HP again! What the hell?
I thought the game was going to end there, I will be honest.
Go on, Chachi,
Maybe
burn
Odo
him
can
to death.
TP and backdoor if they overchase, but no.
Diana Yasuo instead of Lilia Yone.
They're going to lose Soul. This could be the game-changing moment.
I don't think it
as
will
Astralis secure the clouds. Difficult for them. Is it Rogue?
Tower defense.
Look to close this one out. Where's the monkey with a pea shooter? It's Bloons. As Odoamne pushes forward, Dayor going in. There's the engage. Dayor killed off immediately.
They're full HP.
And the hope is over. We have done some hopium, but it's a new hope for Rogue as they pick up their 3rd win in a row. Nothing Astralis can do. All of Rogue full HP. A strong performance from our regular season 1st place team.
I really like the early
Top matchup here for Aggressivo, or is he going to default something like an Ornn for engage? I feel like Ornn would be too much AP, perhaps. Maybe they need a bit more
Nar's
damage.
a good middle ground.
It's Gnar is like do with it.
When he gets level 11 is when the wave clear is in full effect. Because you have the max points in
Oh, here he comes.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Predator activated, flashing forward. The Abyssal Voyage doesn't connect, but Hillisang really has nowhere to go. Flash burn from him earlier. First blood to BDS.
Yeah, that's the Skarner. Pop the Predator, open the bailout if they want to make it a 1-for-1. We saw in the LPL there was a Kalista Renata lane instantly diving at the level 2 wave. Now we can see a similar thing here. Syncroft's around, doesn't have ultimate up yet though, and no flash.
Flash Spectral more. There's the chase. The handshake brings it back, and Syncroft has nowhere to go. Fnatic baited him into that top push and caught him out.
It was a really good punish there from Fnatic because they realized that as Syncroft was trying to come for the save, they could actually just collapse on him, and now they can reset it for the dive.
Aggressivo halfway towards the Mega Gnar, but Wonder still has the barrel, says that everything he needs, the Dawning Shadow, not enough shielding. Fnatic with a great dive towards the top lane. That's 2 kills to them. We'll be looking to shut them down. Good scaling on either side though, so we'll have to see how these 2 teams fight in the team fights later on. Nuclear using that blue buff to try and regain some mana. Syncroft dodging away from the handshake. Razork going in with the Spectral Maw, but there's no real follow-up for the rest of Fnatic here. Nuclear is low on mana. It's one of the foibles of Kog'Maw.
Oh, here they go.
Syncroft though flashes forward. There's the Impale, and Hillisang for the 2nd time this game is sacrificed. Caught out with the stinger that is Syncroft.
2 dragons away from Soul Point. What soul is it going to be? Is the question. Is it going to be Cloud? Where's Atlas? There's a lot of Cloud Drakes today.
Yeah, but if you're Syncroft, you're really happy because you've got Predator and you've got the ability to run that guy back into your team. Aggressivo here needs to try and jump away. Great Spectral Maw with a jump. Aggressivo building up towards that Mega Gnar, has a flash. A Heartbreaker as well to dodge away from the Gnar knockback. Aggressivo will not invest his flash, and Razork gets his 2nd kill of the game.
So Razork very quickly when Dote could collapse, and I feel like that this jungle support synergy has been a little bit off. Of course, it has resulted in a few picks here and there, but a little bit inconsistent in terms of their early gameplay.
I'm just going to use Herald on the top tier 1 to get the tower first. Of course, extra bonus gold before BDS gets it. They're going to crash on the tier 2. Syncroft has Smite if they want to try and burst it down.
They get it again.
And they do it again. So,
stuff, but
love it.
Seraphs does give you a lot of extra mana, which is something that Kog'Maw struggles with, and some healing as well, of course.
True.
Based.
Dodges.
Xmadi with a good flash away. There's the Devour, but the handshake's going to bring a Dote back. Abyssal Voyage out, though. Will allow both of them to escape. And now Razor's gone deep.
The ult.
Back once again.
TP behind.
Shut down, and the flash forward by Dote as they look for Upset, who's going to try and jump across the wall. Humanoid started at the Dragon. Building up the stacks. The chase continues. Hostile takeover, dodged by all of BDS. The Spire secured by Fnatic. Syncroft will be looking for one of his own. Good barrel back. Nuclear hit poked out, but the healing coming out. And the piercing dart.
They have smite.
Xmadi will help them. Syncroft with the smite secures it. And there's 2 souls over to Xmadi.
1 week 2 overreactions, always a pleasure to see.
Yep.
Sometimes teams skyrocket, sometimes like Rogue, teams like Rogue kind of fall in the early stages.
There's the package being picked up by Humanoid. I will say Wonder has a big opportunity as well. If Syncroft flashes forward, he can use that barrel to replace the Skarner to try and get him onto his backline. Poke coming out from both sides. Xmadi with a lot of healing. Dodge the shots, dodge the spit, dodge the missiles. What? And you dodge away from Wonder, flashes forward, but it's only Syncroft and Dote. He gets knocked back. Suppression going on to Razork. He's brought out back with the bailout, but they just don't kill anyone quickly enough. Xmadi falls just afterwards.
It's a 4 versus 5 in favor of BDS. Dragon gets started, a lot of ultimates used. Actually, Maddie is down, so it's a 4v4, excuse me. Aggressivo has the Meganar and Flash ult. Humanoid still has the package.
Dote with a good Scry's Bloom there will spot out Humanoid.
Aggressivo's
the recall
just
happening
getting
from
killed by
Wonder.
the Dragon right now.
Aggressivo dying to the Dragon. Syncroft stepping forward, does have the smite. No smite, of course, for Fnatic. BDS trying to call it.
Wonder TP back.
Wonder can TP in. Disengage coming out. Syncroft able to escape! Package onto the backline, but Humanoid stunned by Syncroft. Humanoid dodging a great Devour. They're going to turn it back around. Nuclear in with the Void Ooze will be enough. Upset is still there. And that Living Battery is very excited. Erode forced away. Upset jumps across the wall. The junglers, though, have respawned. Razork is back, Syncroft is not.
Maddie is back as well. He's running down here. Aggressivo needs to base and TP if they want to contest this. It's going to turn into a 3v3 once again, but now it's Fnatic who have the smite advantage. Wunder has no flash if he wants to engage this. Where does Aggressivo TP, and does he TP is the question.
Xmadi doesn't have the highest damage build as well. Only the Umbral Glaive and a bit of lethality. Razork in the pit here. The smite should be easy enough for him to secure. Wonder going in as well. The barrel back. The smite lands from Razork. Abyssal Voyage out. BDS looking to chase forward. Xmadi hit with a Ultra Shock laser across the wall, and the dash away from Upset will get him out. Wonder trying to get in there. Razork on the backline now. Xmadi trying to get away, but the Heartbreaker finds him. The chase continues. Fnatic advancing. Odone trying to get away from his former teammate. In that center, the Abyssal Voyage takes the double route forward. The Spectral Maw. Syncroft trying to get him around the corner with the Spire onto Razork to acquire taste, a possibility. Syncroft dodging in and out. The Impale coming back. The Living Artillery from Nuclear End finds his mark. And BDS are able to get another kill. They killed off the jungler.
Continue to be completed. Xmadi now on 2 fully completed. Same for Upset. Along with the QSS. Ultimate will come out from Wonder. Just to try and clear out the way.
The poke Shadow. Oh my! Oh, Hylissang, that wasn't your fault. Sometimes you miss position, get caught out, but that poke is disgusting from BDS. They get another kill. Hylissang's 4th death of the game. Now BDS pushing down the mid lane.
You can see the power of the range.
Back on the map, looking to push down this tier 1. Really important for them, considering how difficult it can be to siege against the Cogmore. And they will be
tankiness on this Tahm Kench. They're going to get this top tier 1, and he's only going to get tankier. He's building towards a Renwins, I believe.
Can we see? Sorry, can we quickly see where we are? Our center stacks 100 now. Xmadi will be putting a lot of damage down in these fights, but he's staying around. The Ultra Shock laser will stop him. TP coming in. Xmadi did not line up his recalls, and immediately Fnatic say that's Baron for us.
A massive mistake comes out from Xmadi, and this will give a big window for Fnatic to rush this one down. The damage is big, but Syncroft is in the area.
His flash is up. His flash is up.
Flash, smite. Not there in time. Smite secure. Upset takes it. Aggressivo looking for the bot side. Hostile takeover is going to hit onto that backline. Syncroft now dashing away towards the top of this fight. Comes back in, but all of Fnatic are closing in.
Look at the mid-wave.
Lobster, and they want it for dinner. Get me a butter and garlic sauce, they say. Take down the Scorpion for Seraphine. Fnatic will kill off Syncroft. The midway pushed in by BDS.
They'll be able to reset, but BDS immediately went towards the midway.
Soon has TP2, and tier 2s might start to fall here for BDS.
And QSS as well, and Razork now, so you can't even catch him out with that Impale. Upset has
They need to check where Syncroft is. He's not showing yet, so they'll take a free tower. It's just on Humanoid not to get caught out here, but it looks like he's getting a bit too close. W's away with the package.
If he wants to try and get on towards the enemy jungler. Razork taking the long way around towards this red buff. Upset there to join him. Hylissang waiting in the wings. Syncroft going forward. Ultra Shock laser going down. There's a smite. Immediate QSS out from Razork as he goes for a Dote. But that Dote is not the target. You're looking for the bailout coming out. Upset trying to step forward. On the back line, though. Wonder, great play onto Nuclear Int. The threat is down. down, and BDS now have to play a man to the bad. Agresivo not here, not TPing in. Wonder still stepping in. Humanoid looking for the flank position. Synchro, no impale, no stinger for him. Xmadi and Adote trying to retreat behind their inhibitor tower line, and they will manage to survive for now.
Overall, the 1-for-1 trade, but the poke continues to come down onto Adote, gonna pop the shield.
TP in from Agresivo. Wonder pops the stopwatch here. Abyssal Voyage forward, looking for the knockoff. Agresivo trying to build up that Mega Green. Two-man move with the last embrace. Xmadi pulling the damage down now. Humanoid comes out of the bailout, but he's shut down. Agresivo with an eye to the wall.
It's a triple.
Fnatic too deep. Fnatic too greedy, and BDS pounds.
And it's Agresivo who TPs in from behind and gets himself a triple kill in his second week.
BDS will be able to immediately retake that control, forcing Fnatic to now be on the back foot.
And this was the state of the game where BDS was actually able to take an advantage against G2 yesterday. They have the setup, the poke.
Flash, Humanoid caught out. They're looking for the damage, but they can't quite take him out.
Oh, the knockback.
The knockback on the Synchro means that he's in the middle of the enemy team, and they just don't have it. Humanoid able to survive, has the TP to get back to this fight. Fnatic pushing.
Humanoid push out top, and I expect them to start Baron as well. They only have 15 seconds until Synchro spawns, and they're going to have to get towards the Nash as well, so bit of an awkward...
Guaranteed. Can BDS secure this tower, though? The minion wave is dropping very quick. Synchro is threatening the ultimate. The tower will drop.
Forward once again with the Spectral Maw. Ultra Shock Laser onto Xmadi, takes half his HP, and now the Baron started by Fnatic.
Oh, these fights are on a knife's edge. Everyone's so close to dying. Hilly might die to the barrage. It's a 4v5. Humanoid wants to force the Baron. Wunder.
Caught. Stopwatch. Razork flashes forward, but it's only Adote that he's going to catch, and Adote's the tankiest member. Synchro coming in from the side. The shutdown's going to go down, but he's going to fall as well. Razork is down. Synchro trying to get away. Nuclear in, no mana. No mana on the Cogmo. You can't spit on anyone right now. Humanoid realizes he steps in.
Nice stopwatch.
With a great stopwatch, but can he stop for long enough to flash the barrel? Not quite time.
Upset.
Offset low. Offset down. 1-4 trading. Nuclear in, flashing forward. He's looking for it.
Look mid though. Agresivo's pushing in. If Humanoid dies here and Wunder dies as well, they're going to lose the game.
Wonder dodges away from the living artillery. The barrel comes down, but Synchro for a fall.
It's a 1v1.
Synchro's still pushing. Nuclear in, basically no mana. One living artillery is all he can muster, and Wonder's able to walk away with the inhibitor in the mid lane, maybe forfeits.
The pings are coming down onto the Dragon as well. Agresivo just going to take the mid tower
alone. I've seen Hilly contest these 1v1 before. Can he steal this Dragon? He has flash to get over the wall. He has vision.
Redemption. Looks for a handshake short. Good pull out by Agresivo. Cloud Soul now on BD.
Now it has begun. Wonder does not have the ultimate, but it will be up soon.
There's a blast cone. Hillisang low. Heartbreaker available for Razork. They're going to flip it. Philadelphia. And it's Wonder. Synchro the wins it. Wonder looking for the backline spear. Get onto Nuclear, but Nuclear flashes away. Upset trying to go through it as well, but the acquired taste coming out from Adote will stop him, will stun him. Abyssal Voyage forward. Synchro looking for Upset as well. Fnatic winning the fight, but the Baron has gone over to BDS. Upset over the top forever. For days, there's no way you get onto him. Nuclear trying to get away. No! I'm so sorry, everyone.
We're back. Nuclear doesn't get the base off. No, he doesn't. He's down. Triple kill. 4 upsets. And
that is 4 members alive for Fnatic. Their death timers are massive right now. Fnatic, they have a mid-wave available. Only Agresivo is alive, and while BDS, they were able to get the Baron. I don't think Agresivo can hold the siege from Fnatic.
He's got to hold them back for 20 seconds so Xmadi can come back alive. Agresivo dodging away, but with Humanoid and Upset here, those towers are nothing but paper. Meganar trying to be built up here for Agresivo, can just go in, null away. They're backing off. Don't want it because the Elder is their option, and they're going to turn and try and burn that before BDS can answer.
I think they see Xmadi respawning, and they say, you know what, with him turning into Meganar, I don't know if we can end this game. Wait, that could be massive. Xmadi is alive, Synchro is alive in 5 seconds, but this Elder will go down fast.
Agresivo.
Upset.
I mean, the thing is, Agresivo doesn't out-damage anyone here. He's got to try and keep Razork away from it or somehow get a steal. Spectral Maw in by Razork. Xmadi now stepping forward, looking for the last in-base kind line. What is this damage from Xmadi? Oh, he almost steals it away, but he can't quite get it. Razork's able to secure it with the smite. Agresivo looking for a bit of poke damage. Synchro's on his way as well. They're looking for Razork. Xmadi there. Synchro charging forward, but can't find anyone. Elder.
Hilly can start to move forwards, and all of BDS split Upset kites to perfection. And if Nuclear got his base off here, maybe they could contest a little bit more around this Elder, but Wunder stops him. Oh, he took at the damage!
He just kills him.
Wow, okay, so that was the part that we missed. But then, of course, Upset was able to clean up the fight. Basically, when you're in a situation like this, everyone in solo queue has experienced it. Your jungler is furiously typing, don't fight, don't don't do it. Mid laner, just don't.
Just clear the waves.
And that's the thing, Nuclear can just play the waves though, and there's no Baron buffing up these minions, so those waves will die before they can get in. There are super minions pushing in the mid wave, but already about 2/3 of that Elder Dragon have expired. That buff will only be up for another wave or so.
Is it just a case of Wunder throwing ult here and forcing this tower to fall because they need to find their way into this base? They need to get more than this 1-1 in him. Razork.
It's a lot of damage.
Dawning Shadow won't be enough, but the tower does go down, and now Fnatic can advance just a little bit more. Elder Drake up for about a quarter of its cooldown left. Razork's dodging in and out as much as he can, but with the barrel going out. Razork pops the stopwatch, pops the QSS. Nuclear Int looking for some damage, can't quite land it in. The hostile takeover coming out.
So he actually feels like selling it and buying this is better. Obviously does give it a little bit of HP as well to make him tankier. Syncroft really wants it.
Flashes for the bait. Wonder pulls him back. That was genius from Syncroft. Baits him into using the barrel and then hooks it back. Genius stuff from BDS. In the moment to make that decision, Syncroft coming up huge for his team.
Are they going to try and end here? They don't have a wave. They have to be very careful of that top wave. Humanoid has TP. If that top wave gets towards the next...
So big.
Fancy
it feels like
redemption.
But hang on. Fnatic looking to contest this. Odote tanking the front line for now.
4,000 on it. Heartbreaker flash available for Razork. Heartbreaker flash available for Razork. Hostile take. No way does Upset get that! How on earth does that happen? The Baron secured for Fnatic. Syncroft trying to get onto Upset. He's got the Silvermere Thornbow to QSS his way away. The base in shambles. BDS's hopes perhaps.
The TP to the base!
Flashes forward. The TP to the base. Oh, what other way to end it? And the Fnatic game, the old shock laser just wiped TP back.
Humanoid?
It's only Humanoid. Let's look at the base. Aggressiva going to try and defend. Adote coming in as well with the Abyss of Voyage. Razzle chasing forward. Upset going in as well, but Humanoid now called out. Flashes away, looks for Nuclear Int. Gets the damage down. Kills off Nuclear Int. The GA popped, but Nuclear Int has popped himself. Razzle able to get away. And now BDS had to find some way to defend.
Can they hold the line? They have Maddie. He has a lot of stacks. They set at 200 stacks. Looks for the snipe. Misses. Razork has GA as well. They're going to get the mid inhibitor as well. No wave on bot just yet for the tier 3. BDS have a Mega Knock. TP behind.
No way. What are you going to TP behind him? Nothing personal, kid. In this moment with the impale, but the hostile takeover. It's Maddie able to dodge to the side of it. Wonder looking for Aggressiva, putting the GA. Wonder low.
I think Fnatic have it.
So I think they're Upset takes it. Fnatic win. The best game of the split.
Oh my lord! And that all started with Syncroft having the ball. No way. No, surely not, right? Surely not. Oh, it is Yasuo. Is it Yasuo mid or is it...
With this push, they may even threaten a dive, but this would be very risky this early on.
Yeah, very risky. If Flacket gets level 3 and gets the win wall, it's going to be incredibly difficult. I wonder how close he is to that level up, but we'll see. I think Labrov has to kind of flash auto here or just walk up auto and flash out. We'll see what happens.
Labrov will get the order down. TP coming in. They're looking for the damage on Sangwin. Sends the first one. Looking for 2, but underneath the tower, Labrov will fall. Haru has to flash away. Caps now joining the fray. Knock up onto Perks. Caps could look for a little bit more damage here, but ends up just being a 1-for-1.
So that's going to sting for Caps. Now the question is, does he just cancel his recall and say, guys, we need to push this in more? Or does Labrov find him first? Yeah, he does. He says, guys, we need to push this in. I don't want this to be frozen on.
Charm's going to land onto Caps. Yankos coming in from the side as well. Haru now here. The Spectral Maul's going to catch out Yankos. He will fall. Flacker joins the fray. Labrov will flash away. Haru, though, looking for the backline. Flash forward. Couldn't quite get onto Caps. He's just going to be forced away. Last raised back in, and Black catches his one more auto. The charm goes out as well. G2 able to strike back in the mid lane. Labrov low. Target cancels an auto attack. The knockup. Oh, Flack only onto Perks. This Dragon Yankos here as well should be an easy enough secure. The Hex Drake does chain a few auto attacks around, but G2 pretty tanky, able to survive.
See if Yankos can test for a steal and can buy time for the rest of G2 to collapse, because he needs to be entwined with Flackid for the knockup.
I'm looking for it right now. Yankos has the flash Cyclone. X flash away. There's the charm onto Yankos into the hook. The Rift Herald secured by Haru. Yankos only gets one knockup onto Labrov. Perks looking for a flank position here. Second knockup coming down. Labrov will pay for the Herald with his life, but Vitality very happy to get out with that.
Yeah, it's instantaneous gold versus
TP down towards the bottom side. You know G2 are investing around the Dragon. You can see Vitality immediately move up into this red side quadrant, try and get the vision down. Haru's going to press forward with this Rift Herald, but Broken Blade very safe. Does have the flash, has the Divine Judgment.
String for some kind of mid-siege.
They're looking for something here. Perk's going to be forced back. Never move, pausing back. There's the last embrace, and there's the follow-up that I was talking about. Everfrost coming out. The hook's going to land, but Caps goes into demon form, and Labrov is going to be the one forced away.
Look at the slow.
The slows from the Rylai is absolutely absurd alongside.
Flackid, of course, is the one farming on G2, not Targamas, so Targamas can stay mid. Flackid is happy sitting bot. Now Yankos finds Haru, no ult. Labrov's inbound.
Looking for something right now. Haru's going to get caught with the edge of that piercing dark. Hook's going to land. Death Charge coming out as well with a Dawning Shadow. It's enough. Caps brought in with a Divine Judgment as well. Haru taken out by Blackhead. And Vitality looked for something, but immediately went
around. Yasuo on his way down from the top river. The kill right behind them. And Caps gets engaged on initially. Good damage comes out for Vitality. And watch Broken Blade here. Flash, ultimate, as Broken Blade is now the target of attack for Vitality.
They know he doesn't have his ultimate. And Perks has the Spirit Rush. Broken Blade trying to trade onto them, but at level 12 he's just not strong enough yet. Alfari takes the kill.
Yeah, third dragon is now spawning. G2, do they want to fight? It looks like they do. Flacken misses the knock-up. Could have been a pick there.
Pushing in mid. He's a little bit isolated right now on the left-hand side, but Vitality do have access to the Drake. Jankos looking for the play.
Flashes away. Featherstorm not available for the Vitality. AD carry the Cyclone into last bet combo means that he will fall. Dragon still up. Broken Blade has the TP. Will use it towards the bottom lane. Haru looking for something. Is G2 able to escape?
Caps.
Flashes over the wall and the demon is here and he's hungry for blood. No escape from G2 for Vitality. They're just burning where they stand. Vitality flashing back underneath their tower. A good charm from Perks. Good stun from Haru. A good reset. Will get them one reset. Caps was able to get another. Off towards Perks. Down towards the bottom side. Flanker trying to get in here as well. Haru looking for a little bit more damage, but the exhaust comes out. Vision and Empire going to get the slow. Haru going in, but can't get onto Caps. Albari dodging in and out. Flanker takes them. And G2 clean up the fight.
Massive team fight by then. It's 5 kills over to them. I mean, Vitality get a couple consolation prizes on shutdowns, but it's G2 all the way.
It was outside the red buff. You can still see that ward as well hovering around there. They use this information, but Vitality, they're not giving up the Drake just yet.
TP coming in. Of course, no smite here for G2. Kazi looking for the steal, and he'll get it. Divine Judgment coming in as Broken Blade, trying to get out of his, but the Jet Charge will knock him up. Caps TP'd in, but wasn't here in time. Vitality able to strike back.
That's massive for Vitality.
No way you're engaging on me if your teammate is not here, so he's not going to take the bait. Perks now making his way up. Labrov has found Caps.
Caps still has the Demonic Ascension's going to go into it immediately. Everfrost going down. He's trying to get away to the Blast Cone, but he's knocked back in. I think that was the Piercing Dark from Targamas that actually brought him back. Haru able to pick up the kill. They do get a 1-for-1.
Super efficient with these early stacks.
It's something G2 used to do a lot when Reckless was on the team as well. They used to have Reckless follow Jankos, get him as many stacks as possible in 94.
And now this top tier 1, which G2 looked for earlier on in the game, will fall.
So I can hear the chat typing away. 14 out of 16. The clock is ticking. The Monka S's are coming.
Right, so Vitality could just force down the mid lane here. Caps will start up the Dragon. They'll get it, but Vitality are trying to catch them as they rotate towards that mid lane. Caps is charmed. There's the Everfrost going down. He's half HP. Spectral Maul coming out with the never move. Will catch Haru. Last Embrace going out as well as Jankos looks for it. Heartbreaker out. Dawning Shadow just short. Haru ticks down to Caps. Caps flashing forward. The charm's going to hit him, and he will go down as well. Broken Blade during the fight. From the bottom side, Jankos low. Divine Judgment just in time now. Fire pots the stopwatch. Up towards the top of the fight. Kazi's fighting against Flanker, but Flanker is not quite able to win it out. Kazi Labrov still standing. Targamas, Jankos and Broken Blade alive on the other side. Kazi down now, and it's only Labrov that remains amongst the ruins of his team. G2 will chase him down.
Yeah, Labrov's gonna die here. Maybe just give the kill over to Broken Blade, get a little bit more gold for that kill. We'll see how they do it. No, Jankos just takes it and pops the emote. Massive wombo combo.
Next straight, of course, soul point for G2. And our final game of the weekend, match of the week. Perks versus Caps, part 7.
The Perksing. Jankos looking for something here, though. Gets the knock-up last bet onto Perks, and Perks is just deleted. The movie might be named after him, but he's one of those characters that dies very early on. 2 kills now as Flacker gets a second Dawning Shadow going out. Broken Blade just tanking for days. Fully ascended, arisen a flame. Broken Blade shredding through Vitality.
Yeah, G2 just own the map right now. They're gonna go.
And the ultimate from Yasuo immediately follows. Easy enough, easy to execute. The G2 once again back up Alfari, not quite yet.
Perks looking for the charm. Jankos able to dodge to the side of it. Everfrost going in. Jankos looking to steal here. The reset onto the Dragon. Jankos rooted though. It's going to be low. Caps tries to get onto the back line. Pops the stopwatch. Rylai's doing some work here. Jankos can still get in here. The Everfrost, the charm just short as Perks dives away. Blast cone in. Blackheart on the back line. Jankos able to secure the Ocean Soul for G2, and Perks has been chased up by Targamas. Blackheart now fighting against Haru and Kazi. This Ocean Soul is going to do so much work for G2 here. Everyone from G2 is still alive, and everyone from Vitality's died.
It's really chunked out, but the rest of G2 made it happen. Caps really aggressive in the front line, pops stopwatch, and we'll see that again, but it looks like they're going to get on this inhib, and they might back off
maybe
afterwards.
They can't end just yet. Haru is back alive, Perks is back alive. They have a way of pushing in bot. Looks like that they could contest the second and hit Jankos right now, but everything else is up for G2.
They're so strong. I think they can just siege this tier 3. Caps needs to be careful though.
Caps is hooked. No Zonya's for him. Demonic Ascension goes out. Look at the damage. Oh, Caps just tanked. He's still tanking the tower. He's still tanking. Oh, look at him go. Judgment. It's like a Beyblade. Just let him rip through the enemy team. Caps still alive. Vitality, you can't say the same about them. Only Perks can watch as the G2 that he once led to glory takes down his new team. G2, after the loss to BDS yesterday, perhaps people wondered if it would be a happy weekend for them. Well, it's going to dive Perks. They're diving Perks. who acquires the stopwatch and stops himself from dying.
He gets 2.
Parks gets 2. He's looking for more. Can he fight against Targus? The Bob is here. The Nexus will fall though, and G2 will go 4-1 in the LEC.
A bit personal there at the end. 5-man diving perks on the Nexus. Gets himself a triple kill to